Brian Sampa from Sports TV Media. Welcome to player rating. We are looking at the game that just ended between Manchester United and Bournemouth. We look at the front line, the way we were set up, Rashford, Martial, and Greenwood. When we look at, we'll start with Martial. When we look at Martial, for me, though he scored a goal, I think his performance is still below the standard that we want for number 9. So I'll go for 6 out of 10 for Martial. We go for Rashford. Rashford, as usual, is trying his best to ensure that he gets on top of his game. Though he scored on a penalty, we can see his contributions, the passes, even the ones that he exchanged with Bruno, he exchanged with almost everyone in the front line there. We can see that at least he's trying to make a difference in the front line. So he's trying his best, though he has not scored a goal from the outside. If we take out the penalty, he hasn't scored any goal since the restart of this the games after the COVID break. Though he hasn't scored any apart from the penalty that he has scored, we can see that he's running around trying to influence the game. We can see his contribution on the game. So for me, I'll give Rashford a 7. I know that he still has a long way to catch up with his own self, his performance, his level is not yet there. We go to Greenwood. For me, Greenwood, between Greenwood and Bruno Fernandes, I'm troubled in terms of who should I choose in terms of the man of the match, because Greenwood, like today, he has played as always since he started playing. In the first 11, he has performed well, and I think his performances, I think for today, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. He has done well. He has scored 2 brilliant goals. Those goals can only be scored by a pro, but we see that he's only 18 years and he's able to take his chances and score this kind of goals. This is what we need to see from Rashford. This is what we need to see from Martial. We know that this boy is deadly. We need to continue to support him. And for me, Solskjaer must have this position pinned for this boy. Of course, I don't expect him, because he's a young boy, I don't expect him to be playing every game. But we saw with Rooney. Rooney started playing when he was 16. He was playing for Everton, the first team. That's why we bought him. And he continued to play for us. Even when he was 18, he had gone to the World Cup. And he had an influence on the World Cup there. He had been playing from the age of 18. So we can't say Greenwood is too young for him to be in the first team. No, he has to be given a chance. For me, he is as good and as talented as anyone you can talk about in the top, the top most talented 10 people in the world today, the young ones. Like in the class of Erling Haaland, the one that we have been looking at to buy. For me, Greenwood is in that league. He's very competent, very skillful. All he needs is support and experience, and we know that we have a player that shall play for Manchester United for a long time at top level. And for me, he's a contender of the World Football of the Year if he continues to grow at the speed that he's growing. So for me, I give him 9 out of 10. It is for him that, because of him, that our nerves were settled a bit, because we were a bit scared when Bournemouth began to score again, and our defense was a bit confused, shambolic. So he scored another goal, and he calmed the nerves, and he ensured that at least we won that game. We go into the midfield. For me, Bruno Fernandes again, he has played well, of course not to the full ability that he's supposed to play with. I think I also give him a 9 out of 10. I go to Pogba, I give him an 8 out of 10. They played well, this combination played well. I go to Matic, is the same. Matic, together with the defense, was also a bit confused. He was all over. He was found even in the 18 box. He was all over as well. He tried his best, but it was not his game. I think just like I think if I give him 8 like Pogba, I will not be. I'll be unfair to Pogba. I think I'll give Matic a 7, like Rashford. And the performance of Matic in this game and Rashford were just the same. as opposed to the previous matches where he did better than Rashford. When we go to the defense, Maguire 4, Lindelof 3, Bailly gets a 3, Lukshaw gets a 4 as well. Wamsaka, not really good, gets a 5. Always trying, but out of position this game several times. De Gea wore that goal that he lost. They scored him the first goal. He was supposed to get that one. I don't know why and how it happened. Just like Maguire, where the ball passed between his feet, a professional defender, that shouldn't happen. The same with De Gea. That goal shouldn't go in at that level. So because of that, De Gea also gets a 5. Gets a 4. So the difference in totality was pathetic. Starting from the goalkeeper, they didn't do well. But we know that these people have tried their best in the last games, and we can only encourage them to, whatever it is that made them to play the way they are, to get the way they did, let them get over it so that they can get back to the normal self. This is how I believe that the players fared. Therefore, if you agree with me, you can like the video. If you don't, leave your comment, subscribe to this channel so that we can grow together, and indeed you can share this video with other people. Support Manchester United, support football. Until next time, this has been Brian Sampa from Sports TV Media. Oh, before I go, I forgot about Ole Gunnar Ole, I don't know what to say about Ole. I don't know whether it is him or I don't know whatever happened with the defense. Whatever it is that he did with the defense, it didn't really work out. So for me, this game, though we have won, I'll give Ole 5 out of 10. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.